Oh, God, let's do it.
Nemesis, chime time. Drugs weigh a ton. Dark Harbor Lady Babylon. Special operator with the laser beam and lightsaber. Medea's dead switch. Support the local sorceress. Echoes in the night desert. Grim Reaper flying. Save the children. Good services liquidation. Perfume intoxication. The scent of the cosmos. Smell like indicuddy. Evaporation in motion. Down the rabbit hole, frogs jump on magic mushrooms. Turtle shell orphic hymns to the moon. Call me after midnight.
Welcome back to Lady Babylon. Oh, God, this is Ammon U. Ammon U tonight, and I have some of the most delicate and beautiful Greek to show you that you have ever seen. This is going to be a class in the delicate, manifold beauty of Mother Greek at her most brilliant. Oh, God, are you ready, people? And what are we going to do? We're going to tuck Jesus right in there. Jesus is getting tucked in right there. Tonight, you're going to want to become one of the hamartoloi. Oh, yes. Oh, God, that feels. Oh, yes. Who are they? They're the people who followed Jesus. They're the people who followed Jesus. Oh, my God. Are you going to see it tonight? And when you see it, you're going to be angry. You're going to be angry. But I'm glad to be able to bring it to you. Now, tonight I'd like to start off with just a little flavor. Chewy, hit me for the students in the Satanic congregation who are taking the journey of learning Mother Greek in all of her beauty. I want you to just adore and suck this down. Just enjoy it as it goes down. Give me the first one. Let's go, people. Look, we're right into it. Where are we? Everybody together. Everybody together. Oistros. Oistros. What is our oistros? This is the definition, people. Take it down for a minute. Let me tell you who I am. You know the difference between Ammon and everybody else? When Ammon talks about definitions, he goes back to the people who were using the language themselves. And they're all over the people. They're all over the place. All over the place. What do you think the Greeks are known for? What do you get from Greece that you don't? When I say Greece, I mean the giant area of the Mediterranean and extending into the east that was using actively Mother Greek. Yeah. What about those people? Grammarians. Where do you think the world's first grammarians come from? Where'd they come from? Did they come from England? No. Did they come from France? No. Did they come from down under? No. Although they could go there for vacay. Fantastic. Where'd they come from? Where do you think? From Mother Greek, baby. Mother Greek was the language that created grammar. Oh, God. Think about that for a minute, people. Think about your ugly wife. Think about your ugly husband. Just do it for a minute, please. Your ugly girlfriend, your ugly boyfriend. Think about them for a minute. They are not Mother Greek. She excels. She is divine. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay, stop thinking about your ugly person and think about her. Fantastic. You see, it works, people. What is the oestrus? Bring it up. Yeah, I thought you said this was going to be about Jesus. It is. What is oestrus? Here's the definition. Tell me, ancient grammarian. Tell me. He epitheta mene mania. What is oestrus? It is mania. It is insanity that has been augmented. They're calling it, what is oestrus? Augmented insanity. People, wonderful work, Cheer. Keep it up. Keep me small. Does anyone have a conception of augmented insanity? I'm asking, do you see why people love learning Mother Greek? Look at the brilliance, right? If you're like me and you feel like a dummy, just pull up a chair in the back, man. We're back here. You know what I mean? That augmentation is the art of the Christ. It's that drug. Oh, God. Are you ready to see it, people? Give me the next one. Augmented insanity. Who's got it? Grandma? Where's Grandma? Oh, Grandma, do you have augmented insanity? Who has augmented satanic congregation? You dogs, start barking. I love it. I love it when you bark. It gets me going. And speaking of going, I'm not going to let the heat get to me. Where is that from? Oh, God, love it. Love it, people. Give me some more Greek, man. Let's shoot it up, people. We're shooting up the Greek. Oh, God, look at this. Oistroplex. Oistroplex. Do you see the front of the oistro? There we are again with our augmented insanity. And what are we doing when we're getting Blakes? We're getting placeoed by it, baby. We're getting placeoed. Okay, Chewy. I need to show them just to be able to even start looking at this word. I need to show them that exact definition. Good job. Boy, you're quick on the take tonight. What's going on? What's going on? Oh, my goodness. Go ahead and blow it up. I don't have my glasses. Do you have the glasses anywhere? People, look, Chewy, while you get those, they can see this, right? Place out, people. Look at this. Oh, look, the first example is from Nicander's Alexipharmacon. Oh, God. God, look at it. Used by Homer, right? Attic Riders, yeah. Oh, God. Gorgeous. Thank you, Chewy. You and Manto. You know what I mean? Fantastic. How would I know where I was without your guidance? Thank you, Chewy. People. Thank you, Chewy. Thank you, Chewy. What does this verb mean? It means to be struck with terror or amazement. To be struck with terror or amazement. Wait a minute. And we're getting blows in there? What the hell's going on? Smitten? I don't want to start striking and smiting. Smite my thighs, right? What is going on with this? Oh, God. Struck, man. Look at that. Oh, God. Now, wait, people, before your mind leaves of what this verb is doing, look at number 4. Of musical sounds. Now, wait. We go from music to look at number 2. emotional smiting. Emotional smiting. You know, wines can do that too. Just when smelled, they can overpower you. They can smite thee. Oh, love it. Now go back to the definition. Oh, do you have an illustration? Oh, God. Fantastic. Where's Nero's Colossus, people? Where's Nero's Colossus? I can't wait for it. God, I can't wait for it. Yes, the music. The music, people. Look what's coming. Look what's coming. Okay. We went from music to that emotional control, right? Don't you love it? This is the power of the wine. It's the shock. Give it to me. Get the next one. I mean, the same one that we had up there that was the, yeah, definition. Oystroplex. Anybody else out there struck by the oestrus? Tell me what that means, oh man of definitions. Hote mania peplegos. The one who has been struck, right, by the mania. Whew. Okay, people, are you ready? And you say, wait a minute, have we been Christed yet? Okay, just settle down. You guys haven't even started your dinner, right? How can you be talking about getting to the Christing yet? Showed you yesterday Christing of the butt. People, nobody please forget this. Okay, this must be Ammon's discovery. Can somebody, by the way, somebody screwed up my Wikipedia page and put some propaganda about about some of that stuff with Bilbo. What's his name? Oh God, I can't. Somebody, you guys know what it is. Go straighten it out. Bilbo is up to some bad stuff. Put the thing straight. You and the fellowship. Fantastic. Right? How's the folks doing tonight? Are they a good crowd? Baggins, right? Find him. Feynman. Yeah, there we go. Look, that's hilarious. Okay, people, let's get back to it. This is important, right? And I'm taking your time, so I want you to see the Greek. I want you to see the Greek. Go ahead. Go ahead back to the next one. Go to the next one. People, you have heard about a very famous potion. You've heard about a very famous drink, something that drove the Eleusinian mystery. And people have said for ages, oh God, what are we going to do with this thing? Right? Dr. Carl Ruck wrote about it extensively as a drugged vehicle for the mystery. And people were like, no, boo, psst, right? Right. Just look at this definition. Did anybody actually read the Greek? Like, seriously, people, you classicists, do you ever actually read your sources? I'm really shocked, man. Right? To my buddy who's going to go over Christing with me. He's not my buddy, right? He's like, hey, don't say that about me. On Danny, hey, ask yourself, why didn't the classicists ever see this stuff? Oh, God. It's a disgrace, right? Devil was like, clean that place up, bro. It's all messed up. It's all ooey gooey with profit and sticky stuff on the floor. Makes my sandals stick. You didn't know the devil wore sandals, did you? The hell do you think he wears? Give me the text. What is the kukeon? What is that drink? What is that drink? People, if you had read this, you would understand. It's a state of mental instability. That's what it says. It's the poma, the potion, right? That is what? That is kataskewas menon. People, do you hear kataskewadzo? That's what we see in Genesis. The construction people of what? The very artistic design construction. Made from many, it says plants, many plants, right? Many plants. Ho esti pharmakon, which is a drug. People, it says right here in the ancient sources that it's a drug. Those people who sat around and poo-pooed Karl Rock, they just didn't read their sources. It's a game, people. It's a game of maintaining position. That's that's all academia is. You just got to pay for your big house. That's all. Do you think these people sit around reading these sources all the time? Right? I knew classicists. I worked with them. And God damn it, they're skillful, but they don't exercise their skill. Right? As Ronan, that is my judgment on all the Lord's. It's nice to be back, heralded by my own star. Oh, God, I love it. I love it, people. Okay, let's go back to the Greek. Let's see. Next one. After the Kukeon, people, just a couple of things I want to brainwash your cortex with. Are you ready? People will tell you that we have no idea. We have no idea what Bacchus means. Right? Right? Look at the very last word. What do you think Bacchus means? Oinon. 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 Everybody, look at that last word. Oinon. Right? Are we in the fumes? Have we been smitten? Are we oystroplectic? We're coming here through Bacchus. Do you understand what Bacchus means? You no longer have to sit around and try to figure it out. They already figured it out. Oh, God, bless those grape-loving, Greek-speaking freaks. Hello, Satan. Good to see you. Right, people, what do you call the blood off a kidney's tongue? What do you call it? You call it Satan. They didn't read that text either. Oh, God. Of course they didn't know about the Christ. By the way, people, I hate to gloat, but did you see the defeat in Wes Huff's face? It is a beautiful thing to own the Bible. It's a beautiful thing. People, don't try to tell me what to do. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. Oh, God, give me the next one. Let's give him something yummy. People, sit there and let this bleed your brain. Boom! This one I throw in there for gratuitous sexiness. Everybody in Greek, read this echis. Echis. Whew, okay. What is the echis? Hey, echidna. Hey, echidna. People are saying it's hard to pronounce the Greek sitting there by yourself staring at the mirror, right? At your stage, in the early stage, and for those of you who are advanced, this is review, because remember, we are translators, right? What do? We read documents and we translate those documents. That's all. We don't put people into a seminary. We don't give people a theology. We don't have no creeds. Right? The only creed is be good at what you do. And if you suck, you're a poor representative of Mother Greek, you can, suck it, bro. You can just suck it. I'm sorry, people. For the third centipede in a row, let's keep going. Did they figure that out? I don't know. Give me the next one. Yes, no, I just wanted them saying the glorious name. People, even the next one. I want you to rest firmly in what is in the yellow, right? We're talking about arrows and technology. We are talking about actuality and reality. We are not talking about fantasy. These are arrows that are Christed. Finally, Martha, he got to the Christing. These are arrows that are Christed with a drug that kills the people. Kills people. Woo. Ah. Imagine your control. Imagine people. Imagine I can control your mind. I can control your sense of perception. Do you trust me? You shouldn't. You shouldn't. I've seen this technology used in many ways that I thought, it's a little bit. Okay. Okay. It's a little bit rough. Right. Look, he's sitting on the beach crying, dog. I know. He's worried you're going to castrate him. Right? I'm serious. He's worried you're going to castrate him. Why would you do that? He's an adult. You're not going to pacify him. Why would you do that? Because you want a sex slave for the ladies, as we have been reading. This is the tech that accompanies the metewanasa. She who is polypharmacon. She is the one perfecting this tech. Oh. And what do we call her? The Sotera, the Savior. The Savior, people. What is her gospel? What is your gospel? It's amazing. Give me, right? Be careful. The Satanic Pocket Chorus is ready to go. People, you got to realize something with me. Let's just relish this moment. When I say the Satanic Pocket Chorus, you know what I'm talking about. And none of the scholars and none of the pretenders who have YouTube channels, none of them can know what this is. Unless they've been following satanic congregation. Would you find that odd? I would find that odd. There are things that happen. You see, Euripides always wrote at the end of his play, hey, you see, things happen that you didn't expect. Right? And that's how it is. Because the gods always bring you that which was beyond your expectation. Are we here for the Dawnbringers? People, I have such good things of the Dawnbringers. Oh, I've got an episode for you. Friday coming up. That information has to stay for Friday. Do you understand? That's for tomorrow. Fantastic. This is anyway, let's go. Let's go back to another text, people, because we got to jump into the textbook, right? But let me make sure that you understand all of this link. Let's go to Aristotle, shall we? I know his Greek is ass, right? Now, technically, all of my students, you may call this Aristotelian ass Greek, because it. Why is that, teacher? Please tell us. Because what Aristotle, a lot of Aristotle is written in, it looks like it's written like students' notes, to be quite honest. And that was the explanation I was given as a youngling. And so that's what I thought. Okay, it makes sense that his Greek is weird. It's like somebody taking notes, right? That's fine. That's fine. So let's look beyond that, though, and look at the genius that is in the language, right? It wasn't Aristotle's. It was only what was given to Aristotle, right? It was the Greek language that he used, right? His genius was not the source. Mother Greek was the source. If he'd have been a barbarian, he'd have never risen to this level. Do you understand me? Now, I know that sounds absolutely terrible, but it's true. Put yourself in a space time ship and go to different points on different timelines and see for yourself. It corrects, it works out. Fantastic. Hit me with the source again. There was Mother Greek. Thank you for bringing Mother Greek tonight. People, Aristotle, what does he say? He says they say there's the Scythian drug, right? And what do they do with this drug? They baptize their arrows. And what do they baptize their arrows with? With something that is synthesized from echidna. These are the Scythians, people. You remember how I told you specifically where this tech was coming from in the Bronze Age? Directly from them. Medea has 12 Scythian bodyguards who apparently are way better than Jesus's bodyguards. By the time you get to the first century, they're so bad. He's like, oh, put away the knife. Oh, and everybody runs. And a little kid runs. Right, what the hell, man? If Jesus had had 12 Scythian apostles, he would have gotten some shit done. Where did he get his apostles from, people? Where did he get all of his apostles, his boys? Where'd they come from? Sitting around, not going to school, being out catching fish. Right? Jesus just turned them into fishers of men. Right? These Scythians that we're talking about, these Scythian apostles, they are super disciplined. If Medea gave her apostles to Jesus, and remember that Medea, when she's at her height, and this is gonna fry your brain. Medea, when she's at her height with her 12 Scythian apostles, appears to be just on the cusp of marriage. Wait, she's 13? Yeah. And her band of followers? Yeah, I told you, they're young. Except Medea's band of followers will kill you. Why? They employ the tech that the Medusae employ in the guardianship of all the Greek temples. Oh, God. Do you understand the tech? Oh. People, let the reality sink in, please, for a minute. Let the reality sink in. Fantastic. We have some wonderful echidna tonight, don't we? Fantastic. Give me the let's see. Yeah, let's go on to the next one. I wanted to show you Aristotle's respect, right? Well, here's a scoliast. Here's a scoliast on opium. Is this opium? Let's see. Yeah, it is. And it's the scoliast comment, but it's really the comment that I care about, not the fact of who opium was and whatnot. Look at the bottom here in blue. Persai, people who are taking Greek. Persai. Does that sound like something? It sounds like Persians to me. Now, what is this little paragraph doing? It's telling you where this root comes from. These are the destroyers. Porthetai. Porthetai. All right. Wait a minute. Is the root the same? Yes, it is. It's the Piro root. Right. And what are these people, right? Se meosai hoti protoi heuron hoi persai. Those persai were the first to find what? To discover what? That pharmaceuticizing of the arrows, that poisoning of the arrows. And why would he be saying stuff like this? He goes on to use a few gorgeous words. Pharmakteres, pharmakurgoi, pharmakoi metisanto, ebuleo santo epheuron. Persians discoverers, destroyers. Interesting. Interesting. What's the name? What's the name of the son of the sun, Helios? What's his brother? Who's that other guy? Oh God, Hecate killed him. Oh God, are they using the same roots? Are these Scythians? Are these sexy, sexy Scythians? Oh God, people, keep it going. Let's keep going. Just because people are like, what? Give me the next one. Yes, people, look. Okay, I want you to take your time, and I want you just to suck this up. Ready? This is Aeschylus. This is Aeschylus, and we're talking about a lady. We're talking about a Cora. We're talking about a Cora. And what is this? Who is this Cora? Io. Io. Do you see it here, people? Iota Omega. People learning Greek. Iota Omega. Io. Io. You got it. Where is she? Oh, God. She's running around Oistroi. She's running around under the control of the estrus, under the control of that biting fly, under the control of the mania. They had a term, oistromania, oistromania. And what do you do when you're in oistros? You sing. People, I give to you augmented, absolutely, wonderfully, satanically augmented augmentation. This is gloriously augmentiferous mania. Mania, augmented mania, people. Are you ready? This isn't just mania. This is productive, earth shattering, songwriting mania. Why do you think those oracles were so popular? Right? Why do you think they were so popular? You can't, when it comes to performance, I was telling somebody this about drugs this week, right? In antiquity. By the way, before I forget, there is a documentarian feeding me a preview of Stones and Serpents. Oh, God. And I'm going to show it tomorrow. It's short, going to be short, right? I haven't seen it yet, but I'm so excited to be able to see it. So it's going to be. Okay, I just want to tell my audience, can I address the ladies? Do you mind, Chewy? If I address the ladies, put me up there with a nice background so I can address the ladies. Ladies, this group of documentarians looks like they would make good hunting. Do you understand? I have seen some attractive people in my time, and these people are just a step ahead. I don't know what it is. Is it the food you're eating? Is it the diet and exercise? Oh God, people, I don't want for you to think that this is, going to be Sounds and Serpents would be, just about the glorious physique of the documentarians who are out there documentarying, right? But there we go. Just a little something, a little bit of cake. Do you understand? If you were a Scythian woman, you would seriously think about hunting. This person you could hunt, and you can put them under the control of the oistress. Do you understand me? The mania. Do you know what fun that is? Right? Now, ladies, if you're concerned, for the sake of the kingdom of heaven, you can turn that guy into a eunuch. I'll leave that up to you. And depending on your level of augmented insanity, fantastic. Right from the text, people. Right from the text, right? What makes Odysseus cry? That's what Homer should have wrote. He should have written an entire work on a great epic song on why Odysseus cries. Oh God. And it's multiple women, both Calypso, right? Remember Calypso? To say what kind of world? God damn it, people. What kind of world is this that we're talking about? What kind of world? I love it. I want to go there, don't you? Fantastic. Right? What are all those men doing running from those Scythian women archers on horseback? Oh God, they're good. It's mating season. What's that one guy doing? Pygmy, right? Oh God, people, whatever happened? All the fun went out of it. That's why the watchers look so glum. We have depressed them. We have depressed them. I don't even want to talk about it. Give me the next slide. People, we're almost to the book. So I'm going to give you just a little more real before we jump. Are you ready? This is Aeschylus again. And all I want you to do is I want you to see that we're talking about Io again. Io, here's her name again, right? And what is she really? She's driven. She is driven by the oestrus, right? We're talking about the ion, people. We're talking about the ion. For those of you who have ears to hear, give me the next one. What is she doing? She is living within the augmented mania. People, what do you do when you Christ? What do you do when you Christ? Where does the mania come from? It comes from the prick or the sting of the gadfly. What is this definition from? It's from the word for Christing. What is Christing, people? If you have read any literature outside of the Bible in Greek, which, by the way, I propose that you cannot. If all you read is the Bible, you really can't translate Greek. I, you know, I really hate to say this, but what they've educated you to do is to associate their pre-recorded message via the vocabulary, right? That's why biblical lexicon sucks so bad. They're just taking that and programming you with that and telling you this word equals that. Now, because you don't read anything else, because you really can't, right? Programmed selection like that, stamping. This word means this. Boom, right? For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believes in him should not perish, but have everlasting life. And every time they see ion in ionic life, they think everlasting because they have been impressed, not taught the skill. Do you understand? It is actually ignorance that misleads you in your history. Fantastic. Give me the next one. Give me that. Did I get through all of that last one? Yeah. Let's see. Fantastic. Okay, give me another one, people. What people, all I want you to do is I want you to look at these two words. Oistrodinatu. Oistrodinatu. You hear the oestrus there? Right? Compelled by that oestrus, by that mania. Who is it that's compelled? It's the Cora. It's the Cora. I got bad news for all you fucking billionaires. I got bad news. You can never get there. You can never do this. You will never achieve what they are achieving. You will never be able to explore what they explored and mapped. You will never be able to go there. Your distant second place is a rock in space. Do you know why? Because this is where the Cora is the only astronaut. Oh, she's the one who sails the stars. Oh, you wanted it so bad, but your fucking money can't buy shit. It can't buy shit, and your greed has stained your souls. Do you want to know the future? The future is damnatio memoriae. Do you know what that is? The damnation of your memory. That's when they take all your fucking shit down, Nero. That's when they destroy it. Because you know who builds monuments? Not tyrants. The monuments of tyrants don't last. The people always pull them down. It's called damnatio memoriae. A great colossus was built by the Nero of 2025. People, check it out. Check out the history, right? Check out the history and see what happens. The funny exactitude of the muse's pen makes me quake reverentially. Oh, God. Oh, God. Do you see the Nero? Do you see him? If you had historia, if you had the power of inquiry, you would see, what do Nero and Trump have in common? And the answer is everything. 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 Do you know what little Nero wanted more than anything? He wanted applause. He wanted applause. Do you know what the tyrant is? Do you live with the tyrant? Is your constitution under assault? What say the people? Where's the voice of the people? Right? So what happens when they close the Senate, right? Because that's inevitably what happens. They lose all their power. And the Senate is never closed in antiquity. They don't close the Senate. It doesn't lose its power until the facilitator steps forward and enables it to happen. The Senate always gives away its power willingly. And under the circumstances of protecting the emperor, that's why we don't have senates. Why do you need a senate? Do you really want to see what Epstein is? Do you really want to see it? I want to see. I want to know the truth. You know what I mean? Is anybody else sick of saying, let's get this thing out in the open? Let's get it out in the open. Is anybody else sick of it? Right? Where is justice, people? Where is justice? Right? Justice doesn't exist when you let the criminals out of their place of punishment. Do you think those standards are kept in hell? Do you think hell has a higher standard than just keeping things going? Do you understand? You don't just let people out of Tartarus. Okay. Oops. We're here for punishment's sake, people. Welcome to existence. Oh, God, where is Nemesis? Where is Nemesis, right? Did you bring Nemesis? Bring her. Fantastic. People, this is who we're talking about. We're talking about nemesis, right? Your sacred structures have been attacked. One was crapped upon, the other demolished. And we, the people, sit and watch our own democracy fall. Where are you? Where are you? It's what those, I was going to say stupid, I shouldn't. It's what the watchers are always blah, 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 blahing about. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. Right? Now, I thought they were going to build it over the blood and flesh of the Gazans, but they're not done there. And Putin's not done killing Ukrainian kids either. Right? Who are all the kid killers in the world? Who are all the, seriously, people, can we just stand for justice for a minute? Who kills all the children? Let's just think about it. If you're on that side, you're wrong. You're wrong. Right? Starve them with the aid. Hey, has the guy from the relief kitchen, is he coming to the in the US now? Fantastic. Jose, what's his last name again? Oh God. Yeah. Oh, fantastic. Fantastic. The Israelis killed some of his people. You know what I mean? Who's killing the people who are providing food to other people? That's bad. That's bad, people. Where's our standard? Do you see what Politeia is now? We live in a planet. Our deems are different. I'm from the American deem. Hello, everybody over in England and France. Different deems of one goddamn civilization that is currently being mined by sacrificers of children who love money above all else. Above all else. Is this something from the past? Bring me that one. Bring me that definition. People, if you don't think they understood this in antiquity, and it's the only reason I'm saying it, I'm bringing the past and the present together. That's what Mother Greek does, right? Miaphonia. Miaphonia. What is it? It's bloodthirst. It's blood thirst. And who gets it? Murderers and, you see this word down here? Turanikai. Murderers and tyrants must be fed blood. Must be fed blood. Look for who is being fed the blood of the innocent. Look for who is being fed the blood of the innocent. This is history. This is history. And nobody cares that everything that's going on now matches up nicely with Nazi Germany. Nobody's disturbed by people quoting the book. Nobody. What was wrong with America of 2025? Asks the future historian. What state of mania were these augmented insaniacs involved with? What is the power of the Logos? The power of the Logos is I can control your mind. There is a hunger for the blood of children. Which side? Which side do you stand on? Right? Give me the text. We're going to finish up. There's a definition here. Give me the in Christing. Show people the in Christing. It's that. Yeah, I think it's that one. There we go. Echrio. People, look at this. Echrio. What are we doing? Here's another type of, it's a civilization of Christing, right? And notice in the second line, it's got the eyes and the example from the Apocalypse or the book of Revelation, right? Right. So look, it doesn't discriminate. The LSJ doesn't discriminate between sources, right? All we're going to be all over the place, right? Epictetus, gee, Plato, right? Oh, I see. People, look at this one down here, right here. Eos en Christes. Eos en Christes. Everybody in Greek. Eos en Christes. Right. Look at it. Did I drop my sigma? Oh, God. Somebody flogged me. Oh, Eos in Christes. What is that, people? That's an incrustation of the Eos. This is not a concept that is foreign to the Bible. This is something that Wes Huff and every other human being fucking missed. Why? I hate human beings. That's why. People, do you understand? It's going to be a great Halloween. By the way, did they get it yet? Do we need to hint? No? Right. Oh, God, people, are you getting it? Satanic Congregation, are we on the same? Where's my water? It's just water today. Are we on the same wavelength? Yeah. No, it's not. No. 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 What? No. Right. Fantastic. Okay, people, figure it out. I'm surprised the congregation. Look, people, I've been flying something in front of your face this whole episode. You're supposed to figure out what I'm talking about, and I've dropped about 6 clues. I've dropped about 6 clues. Oh, God. Congratulations. Who is that? Who is that? Slain Builder. Ammon thinking about that human centipede 3. Oh, fantastic. We finally made it there. Have a nice Halloween. Right. Have a good time. Be safe. Eat some candy. Right. Watch some scary stuff and enjoy it. Uh, for those of you who come tomorrow night, because, right, that's what we're going to do. Yeah. Have it preloaded. And people, what I want you to be thinking about Greek-wise is the stage. And I want you to look exactly at what's going on. If you're going to be in the neighborhood of that centipede, numero 3, right? If you're going to be in that neighborhood, I want you to look at the stage. Think about the references to the stage and breaking that fourth wall. I want you to look at that kind of stuff. And then I want, as you're seeing it and kind of picking it out, I want you to think to yourself and say, are they drawing? Does this art draw upon a form that is ancient? Love it, people. Love it. Okay, that's happy Halloween, right? I always get happy around Halloween. Give me the last one. I think it's our last. Or do we have a couple? Do we have a couple? Oh, okay. Go ahead and give it to me because people need to see it. This is stuff that they absolutely need to see. People, who is oyster plagued? Who is the one who is struck into the altered state of mania, into the augmented insanity? The Prometheus. Right? The Prometheus. Promethea. Who is Promethea? Wait a minute. Did you just cut off the testicles of Prometheus? Yes, I did. I sure did. Don't you think there is a Medea behind That's perfect. Get that picture back. Who stands behind Prometheus? Who stands behind her? I mean, behind him. I'm sorry, because he's right. Where's the drug derived from? The great eagle, baby. The great eagle. Who is she? She is Medea. If you don't believe me, I need you to go right away to a Roman who was one of the last people we know who wrote a lot, who was exposed, who was a guardian, I should say. He was exposed to the Sibylline prophecies, the books. He knew the place of Medea. He brought her into Latin, brought her into Latin. And in doing so, he dragged a lot of Etrusco-Pelasgian cult right through those Sibylline books. The Sibylline books never disappeared. They were just camouflaged. Love it. Love it. Do you people right? Do you see how sexy Greek is? Yeah. Do you see? Oh, do you see? Oh, thanks, Chewy. Chewy, yeah, made that fantastic. Do you see how sexy the Greek is? The Greek can take you places that nobody else can. Nobody can take you here, right? This is the Tower of Babel, baby. Satanic bucket chorus, right? All the authority. Where's Ammonite? Give me the next one. Boom, people. Couple more. This is just for fun. This is just to get you up and down. This is to raise the flag. Here's another ancient definition of what the oestrus is, right? And he talks about it, but I want you to notice right here. Oh, I don't know. On the second line, what's in brackets, right? We've got aphrodisian, right? Mania. People, when you take sex drugs at the direction of the priestesses of Aphrodite, you're going to enter the state of oestrus, and that will include a mania, lusa, phobos, a fear. Mania and fear. These are the two. People, put these two things together. What happens when you make yourself sexy, maniacal, psychotic? Sexy, maniacal, psychotic. Do you understand the power of the Christing? This is the fly that bites. This is the fly that bites, the muops. This is where the Christing comes from. If you didn't know that Christing has everything to do linguistically, historically, philologically with sex, if you didn't know that, now you do. Your eyes are opened. Your eyes are open. I want to say it one more time. Christing, at its very core, is sexual. When Jesus was arrested with a naked boy, people were pissed, demanding if he was the Christ. What do you think is going to happen? What do you think is going to happen in a civil society? Right? We have rooted out all of these traffickers, right? And those that we catch, they take care of in prison. Do you understand? This is civilization, dog. Yeah. Chewy, put up, Lissa. Fantastic. Right? Psychotic mania, psychotic sexual madness. Stop taking all the aphrodisiacs. Stop taking all the aphrodisiacs. There's supposed to be a balance. They know that in antiquity. Have you had Satan? Have you had Satan? Do you know what it is? Look on her mouth. That's what that is. And if you were involved in her initiation, you're going to meet Satan. Fantastic. Fantastic, people. You see what the texts do? Give me the next one. Is that it? Boom. Yep. Next one. I think there's one more. And that's it. Okay. Fantastic. Okay, good. We got them all. That's okay. People, now what we're going to do is we're going to I'm going to summarize what you've just seen, and then we're going to take a break, and we're going to come back to class. We're going to look at some exercises, and then we're going to go on to read Unit 3 so that you can get ready for your exam. And I'm going to tell you what you should be doing and all that kind of stuff. So here's what I want to do. I want to take a break. Chewy, put me on a couple of songs, and just one. Can I have two? It's two. Okay, maybe. People, go. Get your books. Have some soda or some water, something, and come back. And please reflect upon the fact that I just showed you things that you would never, ever know. Welcome to the apocalypse. Break me.
The beginning of day is sinister. Chaos magic. I need a little more basil on this record. Urania, Scooter, Medawar. Hail the nemesis. Dance with me, muse of the sorceress. Merciless name, ministry of doom. Knock, knock at the door, here to see you. Merciless name, ministry of doom. Knock, knock at the door, here to see you. Don't worry, it's only in the cutty. Nobody can do it like I can. I'm taking this dragon snake medicine all the way to the goal line for the win. Hallelujah. Gypsy gangster music, hot fire. Freddie King, JJ Cale, Solar. Just a little more basil. I got more lyrics by the kilo ready to go. Tartaria is medicine. I ain't doing too bad at all. Wake the dead, break more bread. Cocaine sledge, Judge Dredd. Judo and Budo, it do things. You know, take notes on the thunder and lightning. Under the dome, let's go get stoned. Sugar Skull, radio control drone. Black Witch, liquid racket, all work, no play. Nosferatu cast spells, in purple shadow, shades of gray. Merciless name, ministry of doom. Knock, knock at the door, here to see you. Merciless name, ministry of doom. Knock, knock at the door, here to see you.
All right. Fantastic. Wasn't that nice? Thank you, Teddy Bass, by the way, for all your gorgeous songification. Thank you, Chewy, for making those videos. You're going to make one for Halloween. Fantastic. Chewy's going to make us a video for tomorrow night. And tomorrow night, we're going to look at something absolutely glorious. The earliest of the early prophet wars that brought you your reality. Absolutely gorgeous. Encapsulated, codified, put in concrete by the power of Mother Creek. Love it. That's coming tomorrow night. Now, people, what about your work in the textbook? Now, at this point in the intensive course, you should be memorizing the hell out of units 1, 2, and 3. Do you understand me? There's a ton of forms in there. What do you need to have down? You need to have the first and second declension. What are you doing making me so small? They're never going to believe me like that. You've got to have the first and the second declension done. right? Both masculine and neuter, right? You got to have that first feminine done. You've got to know those endings: nominative, genitive, dative, accusative. Screw the vocative for now. I want you to look at it and say, okay, that's it. Nominative, genitive, dative, accusative. Got it. Unit number 2, right? What did we learn? We started learning our verbs. You've got to have those endings memorized for each tense. Do you understand me? Present, right? What is it? Oise, omenete, usi. You've got to be able to rattle through those, right? In all of those tenses, they're going to give you the present, the imperfect, the future. Gotta love it. They're going to give you the aorist, the perfect, and the pluperfect. Oh, God. Love it. You're also learning vocabulary. By the way, that'll be the extent of your exam. Your exam next session, your exam, which I'll give you. This is the combination of memorizing those endings and your vocabulary, right? Being able to translate a simple sentence with a subject, a verb, and an object, right? The dog eats spaghetti, right? Fantastic. Fantastic. That's it, people. And there's a lot of bending. This is the flexibility part of the course. This is the part where people come in, it hurts. It hurts. And I love it. I go home and think about my students hurting, and it gives me great pleasure. It does. Right? Why? Why would I be so sick? Why would your pain give me joy? You thought I was Jesus. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I relish your pain because I have been through it. And you can do this too. But in order to do this, you've got to commit all those endings to memory. Okay. Fantastic. Fantastic. Oh, God. Now, people, notice this is early on, but you are exceptionally intelligent. And I want you to know that you can go to your appendix in the back of your book and you can look at those endings. They're all set up and lined up and graphed out for you just to go back and look at and say, oh, I see how everything's falling into place. Don't get scared, because when you start looking at the verbs, you're going to notice the thousands of forms. Wait, you mean one word can take thousands of? Now, sorry. The flexibility. You don't have to memorize each individual form. What you have to understand is how they are gaining those forms so that you can make those adjustments in your head, boop, boop, and do it yourself while the Greek is coming up. Do you see how it works? It's translation, people. Now imagine if I sat around in class all day talking about fucking hermeneutics. I'm not going to be working Greek. I'm going to be working bullshit. Right? What I want you to do is to work the Greek. Look at all the different innings, right? Get in there. Become intimate. It's your wife. Learn her. Do you understand? Learn everything. Be observant. Be observant. Leave the light on. Do you understand? Scrutinize. Enjoy. Relish. You could even say worship. Oh, God. I didn't know she was capable of that. Yeah, because you're a moron. Because you're a moron. And that's why she looks at your neighbor and she says, a bit of that would be nice for a change. Who do you think knows this stuff? It's all part of the cult, people. It's all part of the cult. Seduction. I'll make you a fisher of men. You ever catch a man? Well, then shut up. Do you know how many souls I caught? Oh, God. I think I left them better than they got there. They were a little twisted and now part of a cult of Christianity, right? I've never said that I didn't participate in a cult. I said I don't have one now, right? But I did when I was younger. I led people right to Jesus and wound them up and bamboozled them, right? Using a dude who was arrested in a public park to bamboozle people's minds. Talk about sinister. Then I saw the lightning. Who am I? Who am I? Oh, it's a riddle. Why does he do that? Chewy, can you please go to unit number 2, unit number 3? I want to start before we do exercises, people. I want to give you some new vocab because you need your mind to be enrichified with the new vocab, right? This is always your planting. When you think about planting, like a field with some seed, and you're pouring your seed into the gorgeous dark earth. You know what I mean? Right? What happens? Well, hopefully you get bread eventually, right? Bread eaters. They're hilarious. They're absolutely hilarious. People, what would make more sense is for me to start with the exercises from Unit 2. But before I do, I want to go to Unit 3's vocab because this is really what wakes you up, right? This is what, because you don't have to be sitting here cramming morphology into your brain. You can go to the concept section of your mind, right? People, repeat after me. This is for your pronunciation. For your pronunciation and your vocab, and we're sowing the fertile field. Right? It's the field is fertile. Look, lift up your eyes to the field, for they are full of shit you can rape. Oh, God, don't scream. I've lost my glasses again. Fantastic. There they are. People, see, that's what happens when you take a break. You move things around. Okay. Class, pay attention. Athlon, athluto is a prize. It's a prize. Okay. You're going to see the root for athletics in there. What do you think those athletes do? They're all struggling for the prize. Are you struggling for the prize? Right? Allah. Little conjunction, a little bit of a letdown, just means but. Okay. On D, nice preposition. It takes a genitive case. And it means instead of. Now, people, what words have you seen with anti? You've seen the Antichristos, right? Right? What is it that you give to counteract the doubt? You give the antidotos. You give the antidote. It's actually a neuter. Antidoton. That's what you give them. Why? Look at the next line. Arete. What is arete? They tell us excellence or virtue, right? Oh, God. They write entire works on this stuff, people, right? If I were to, people, if we were to plug into the definition of arete now, it'd blow your mind. It's too early, right? You can't take it. So what do they give you? And they know this, right? The authors here. Excellence or virtue. Just for now, excellence and virtue. Okay, something in that realm. You cool? Right? What is boule? It is your will. Do you understand? How is that will exercised within a council? Within a council, right? The boule. It's an ancient, Ours isn't functioning now. Right? What's wrong with you? Merca, grafo. If we'd have paid attention to our ancestors, we'd be better. Grafo. Look, people, here are the 6 principal parts of grafo. Grafo, grapso, egrapsa, gegrafa, gegramai, egrafen, meaning to write or to draw. Okay. To write or to draw. Now look at the 5th principal part on the second line, gegramai. You're going to start being able to see bases and roots and words so that when you come across grammata, you'll understand what they are. Grafo, I write. Day is a post-positive particle, and to be honest, you're not going to be able to use the particles at this point. All right? Because what do? They tell you the structure of the sentences and how they relate to each other. All right? Day. They translate this here as in fact or of course. You're only going to develop a sense for particles in an advanced learning state. When you see these things over and over and over again, they'll imprint. Do you really translate particles? No, actually, you don't. You mean there's words? No, there's particles. Right? And by the way, they have to be post-positive. Why? Why? People, it's linkage. It's linkage. These aren't satellites, right? They are invisible bridges. Invisible bridges. Do we have those in physics? You guys are nerds. What are the invisible bridges? Some kind of dark matter or something? I don't know. People, get on that. It's not in my handbook. Give me the next one. Right? Satanic congregation, figure out what's going on. Right? Demos, demu, the people, right? The people. That's our neighborhood. Who are the people in your neighborhood? What is Fred Rogers? He is the ultimate Democrat. He's the ultimate exerciser of democracy. Right? The people. The people. Demokratia. The exercise or power of the people is your democracy. That's how you rule through the neighbors. Think about your neighbors, people. Right? Who are the people in your neighborhood? How many Americans are starving? Right? How many are about to starve? I think it's just about to happen. Everybody's right? People, if you've never seen this historically, wake the fuck up. Wake the fuck up. Do you remember all that literature they forced us to read in high school about the French Revolution? I was so friggin' sick of the French Revolution. Right? Oh my God. What did they end up doing? They guillotined them. Why? Because they didn't care if they ate or not. We don't have kings. Do you understand that the world is in constant flux between complete tyranny and democracy? This is the worship. Very good, Chewy. This is Athena. Right? Oh, God. And tomorrow night, we're going to give you an image of her. Oh, God, it's absolutely gorgeous. Okay, it's so intricate, too, and scientific. All you nerds are going to love it. Right? It's right from the Greek. Okay, go back to the textbook. Go back to the textbook. People, more vocabulary. Say it after me. Irene. Right? Irene. Who's that? That's Irene. That's Irene, right? Her name means peace. Ecclesia, that's the assembly, right? That's the other body that meets, right? The Boule and the Ecclesia. Isn't that nice? Are they meeting now? No. Why? Because your government's been attacked and you are currently living in an insurrection. What is the goal of crapping in the capital? Right? Where's the respect of those with the flags, with the crosses? Have you learned any history? You're living it. What will future historians say of the insurrection? They didn't listen to Tom. Right? Did they protect the Constitution? Oh, what a shame. What do you get instead when you abandon your democracy? You get a tyrant. He's your punishment, people. Don't you understand? Have you read a single Greek tragedy? Just throw a rock at a stack of books that are Greek tragedies. You'll hit the tyrant. It was not a missile that destroyed the White House. It wasn't even a crap missile that goldified it. That was the desecration of the people's house. And your ancestors are disgusted at your cowardice. Oh, what was that? Put up the golden Nero. Put him up. Raise him. Raise him, people. Raise Nero. We love him. We love you, Nero. We suck butt, Nero. Hello. That's how they looked at you. Your ancestors. What happened? What happened to these people? You billionaires, you can't buy it. Give me the next one. It's gorgeous Greek, man. Right, look, people, look at this verb here. Thuo, thuso, ethusa. Tethuka, tethumai, etuthen. Let me say it again. Thuo. And I had a professor who insisted, Thomas Worthen, insisted that the theta here is pronounced as a true aspirated tau. Tuo. Tuo, tuso, etusa. Tethuka, tethumai, etuthen. Meaning to sacrifice. And what does that mean, people? You're going to see as you get out there in the field, this is not animals, right? It can be, but it's the majority of the time, it's the sacrifice that is that vehicle of your prayers, and that's the drugs, right? Fantastic. The fumigations. We know the person who invented this. Thusias, those are your sacrifices, right? Henna, nice conjunction for purpose clauses in order that, right? May, meaning not Nike. Who is Athananika? Oh God, look what I did. I slipped into some kind of Dorian suckhole. Did you see that? Oh God. My Athena goes Dorian, people. Right? So you'll see her, right? Perhaps as Athene. Right? No, well, Athena is also gorgeous. Okay, Nike. Who is Athena Nike? She's the victory. Athena Nike, right? She's the one with the wings. She's got the little victory holding her in her hands. If you don't understand that, people, where's the victory? The Virgin is holding her. The Virgin is holding victory. Oh, God, wake up, democracy. Is that what you have to do? You have to wake up, democracy. Right, wake up. It's not working. What are we doing? We're in the room. Everything's going to end in 30 seconds. What do we do? Wake up, democracy. You've got the key. She's got the key. And how do we? We're going to have to. People, anybody have smelling salts? I don't know. Somebody's going to shake her. Come on, just gently for shaker. But you got 15 seconds, people. We got 15 seconds. You want to wake her up? Oh, God. It's lovely. Your ancestors get to watch you. They get to watch you. Mm. Future historians will tell you who failed the Constitution. They will tell you of the damnatio memoriae when we struck down the deeds of Nero and raised up in their place the restored original as best we can, because there's a lot of great talent out there who can do that. They can go in and strip all the gold and put it back to as it was. Do you understand? This is history. They know this. They're using this. Oh, God. Does this drama have Nazis? What? Oh, my God. Where's that guy? It's that real shit again, isn't it? Who lets that out of the bag? Give me the next one. Fulato. People, listen. Fulato, fulaxo. E fulaxa. Pe fulacha. Pe fulagmai. E fulachthen. Right? To guard. Your prophylactics are your guards. Right? Fantastic. Go back up to the verb. We missed Powell. People, look at Powell. Powell, pauso, epausa. Pepauka. Pepaumai. Epauthen. To cause to stop, right? Or to stop. Fantastic. Host, another conjunction for purpose clauses. People, within the vocabulary notes, I want you to take a look. Like here at the Boule, they tell you here it's a deliberative body of 500 citizens. You want a little more detail? You don't have to know that when you translate it, right? You don't have to write that down, but you'll find that these very simple definitions will lead you to kind of some glorious concepts, right? A deliberative body of 500 citizens. Don't we have something like that? Don't we have something like that? No, we don't. Because Moses is standing in the doorway, causing the government to crumble. One person is preventing the functioning of your democratic deliberative bodies. One person. And do you know whose butt that one person sucks? Yes, it's the tyrant, people. Nothing has changed. It's the same. It's why they made the Constitution in the first place. Oh, God. People. Don't we swear oaths? Don't we swear oaths? Give me the end of the second chapter, Chewy. I want to look at some examples with people. So you're learning your Greek now, and you've gotten to the end of chapter 2. And you're coming here and you're saying, wow, I'm going to look at some of these exercises. Let's go up here, right? And you just start. Fantastic. People, this is page 59. Fantastic. Look at the exercises. Hoi theoi dora epimpon ace tain horon. Now, I know you're still at the stage maybe that you're saying hoi theoi Dora, right? And it's not always going to be like that. So chin up, chin ups, hang in there. People, stand back. I'm going to show you technique. Do you want to see technique? This is how you're going to use your Greek in the future. You're going to read hoi theoi, and it's going to register to you, but just as an abstract concept out in space. Dora, same thing. Oh, you got another one. Just throw it out there in front of you like there's a big screen in front of you and it's like empty space and you're just throwing these terms out there. Dora. And then you're going to get to epimpon and you're going to say, oh, ding, ding, ding. Verbal orgasm. Epimpon. Right? Why do you have to have that climax? Because the verb is the engine that drives everything. 2 states, being and doing. Do you understand me? This is the physics of the cosmos in language. Then I get to the ace and I say, oh, look at that little preposition doing his little job. And then I get dutain horon, right? Okay, now I'm at the end of the sentence. Have I translated anything to you? No. Do I have an understanding of what this sentence means in my head? Yes. And I only have it at the end of the sentence because I put all the parts together at the end. Until then, everything is jumbled. Okay? You're going to have to think not linearly. You're going to have to grow a dimension, grow a dimensional pair, right? Your language is unicized. Now I'm giving you your gonads. You can have ovaries or you can have testes. It doesn't matter, right? You can have the didymoid, those twins, right? I'm sorry. The words in Greek are fantastic. Okay. People, give me the textbook back. People, what does that first sentence say? Hoi theoi. Okay, there is a nominative plural. So I know this has got to be my subject. Good. Tuck that under my belt. Dora. Dora. Well, since I've just gotten something that's a subject, right? This Dora can be a nominative or accusative, right? Right? So I'm going to say it's probably going to be accusative, but I'm going to keep in my mind it could be nominative. Wait, what? This is how you translate? Yes. Epimpon, emergency lights go off. People, break this thing down. What verb is it from? The first question you ask yourself is what verb is it from? It's from pimpo. Do you understand? To send. And you should be able to identify exactly what tense this verb is. This is an imperfect. You know your imperfect endings. On ese, omen, ete, on. Right? You see the epsilon augment on the front of it. You say, yep, that aligns with the imperfect. Right? This is a was doing kind of thing. The gods were sending what? Dora, gifts. Oh, look, it's starting to play up. And then you've just got a little preposition that just slots itself in the end, a little prepositional phrase, eis ten choron, into the countryside. Do you see? You really are looking at what parts the words are playing. Hoi theoi, right? That's just a definite article plus its noun. The gods. It's in the nominative case, you know it's the subject, right? You know it is doing the verb. Epimpon. Who is the they that was sending? It's the gods. The gods, they were sending. Dora, gifts. Fantastic. Fantastic. Look at number 2. Look at number 2. We can jumble everything up. Pente. Oh, that isn't. What the hell? Biblia. This ending's not going to change. Pente. Biblia. Oh, there we go. What is this? Subject, object, I don't know. Toiso, a definite article with xenois. Okay, well, that's a dative. That's a dative, people. Love it. Look at the dative. Sexy. Tois, xenois. Right? You see, the xin is the root for stranger. Oh. Oh, yeah. Epimpson. We get a verb. Your climactic verb. Your bells and whistles go off. Ah. Now you're going to figure out what tense it is. Right, people? Now, if you are having any difficulty with the verbs, it's because you have not memorized this. Look, charts and loveliness. Oh, God. Just wait, people. It's coming. Where'd you go? Here you go. Here's one. Let's start with the first that they give us, right? Present. Look out, Mr. Present. Where's Mr. Present? There he is. Right? Present, indicative, active. Here are your endings. Oise, omenete, usi. First, second, third person, singular, and plural. Right? I'm doing something. You're doing something. We're doing something. He, she, it is doing something. Right? I, you, he, she, it, we, you, they. I need you to be remembering it in that order. And you're concentrating not on the root, but on the ending. O, ace, a, omen, ete, usi. I, you, he, she, it, we, you, they. Fantastic. That's in the present. We do something. What is it in the imperfect? Look. On se, omen ete on. That's what we just had. Imperfect. I was doing something. I used to do something. I did something habitually. Fantastic. Fantastic. What's the next? They give us the future. Now they put shall here, people. I want you to cross that out and put will, please. Please. And it's the same endings as the present, but we're using the second principal part instead with this little sigma. So that's how we know it's the future, because everybody knows their second principal part. Why? Because you've memorized these. Paideo, paidelso, paidelsa, right? You've memorized these. Gorgeous. And finally, in this chapter, we're going to get to the aorist. They finish with the aorist. We're not done. They're just going to give you a break, right? And we're going to augment our stem, and we're going to use these endings. Aas e, amen ate an. Aas e, amen ate an. Aas e, amen ate an. Right? Fantastic. So you are identifying, right? I did something. You did something. He, she, it did something. This is that aorist. Here they use paideo, so I educated, right? It's a simple action. We're not talking about you were doing this or you were in the process of this or you habitually did this. No. Okay. Now, agreement of this. All right. We don't need that. We need to go back and look at where we are in our exercises, people. Right? You see how you correct yourself and how you work it? Bam, bam. There they are. Nope. They're there. Okay. Look at number 2, people. Right? Epimpson. Epimpson. Now, which one is that? Is that the present? Is it the future? Right? Is it the aorist? Is it the imperfect? Which is it, people? Let's see if Chewy, get back over here. Stop playing video chess over there. Get back over here. People, which is it? Tell me what's the tense on this bad boy, right? Epimpson. Satanic congregation. Go ahead, put that up. Look at this. Yes. Look at this. What are you doing, Frank? What is Frank doing? He is completely identifying this verb. He is telling us this. We're talking about an aorist. And it's in the third person singular. And look what Frank did. Frank's showing off. I commend you. I make you squad leader, my friend. Look what happens. He says it's even got a new movable on it. Go back to the form in the textbook so they can see everything that Frank just told them. Right? Now, Frank is not a professor. There's no way he's a Greek professor, right? He's learning just like everybody else. Right? Aorist, third person singular with a new movable. See it, people? Right? He, she, or it sent. And then we get the subject at the end of the sentence. Is it okay? Yes. Just relax, people. What are the Greeks like ending their sentences with? A little flavor for your brain. Whatever that last thought is, that last image, they knew that it sat there on your brain because potentially this is when they stop speaking. So you're going to carry that last note. It's going to play in your brain, right? Hey, you can leave now. The concert's over. No, the last note's still playing. That's Homer. They put Homer, in this case, in that position, right? In the subject form. That's a nominative case. Homeros. What did Homer do? He sent 5 books, Pente Biblia. Where did he send them? Tois xenois, to the strangers. Right? People ask me, why did Homer do such a thing? Okay, stop right now. Don't ever do that again. These are made up sentences, right? They're just meant to try to exercise your Greek. They're just meant to try to exercise your Greek. That's all. And how are you translating Greek at this point? You're doing exactly what I just did. You're looking at every word and identifying it. Identify. You're not trying to Rattle off barbarian. Bah, 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 bah. You can tell when somebody translates Greek like a barbarian. You can tell. You really don't know what's going on until the end of the sentence. Your mind is constructing it as you go. And then you're going to put all these different points together. Boom! That verb is that central point that drives all of this. Fantastic. It's nonlinear, people. It's like thinking about in terms of a sphere, communicating in terms of spheres, not in terms of lines. Shoot your fucking rockets to the moon, dumbasses. Yeah. Right? Oh, God. Do you think there's more money up there? I think I need a bigger truck, Chewy. My truck's not big enough. Okay, give me the unit 3. I want to read people. People, go through this. By the way, look at number 4. It's a question. I just want you to notice that it's got "ara" in it, as well as they also dabbed it here with a question mark, which looks like a semicolon, right? No, that's not what it is. These are all sentences that are of the very same simple structures. You're going to identify the verb. You're going to figure out how to translate each of these words. You're going to say what noun here, what does this noun mean, and what case is it in, right? And how is it used? Oh, look, here's a preposition. Here's a preposition, right? So with a preposition is a prepositional phrase. Para toi homeroi. Right? You're going to know. You're going to put together the pieces. I want you to see the big picture before you go in like a barbarian. Do you understand? When she invites you in and turns on the lights, you appreciate. Do you understand? You're just there at that point to appreciate. This is how civilized people act. Do you understand? Observe. Observe. Observe her. Fantastic. Isn't it nice? Just take a break instead of jumping in. Boom. I used to love to deal with students who were just so deep in their barbarian operating system. They just always had to jump on there. I love beating them back. Get out of there. You dog. You gotta appreciate. How do you teach them appreciation? Through the lash, right? The sting of inspiration. The sting. Didn't you know this is going to be run by Amazonian women? There's her horse, right? When that nasty fly takes a bite of that horse, oh God, he's going to run around. What did that text say? He's going to run around. He's going to do that satiric dance. Ah, people. Okay, give me back the chapter and let's go. I want to give people a look-see ahead to Unit 3. Okay, this is what you're going to be reading. And look, people, it's just a continuation of Unit 2. Now we get the perfect indicative active, right? The perfect. I have done something. And you're going to get new endings. And what are these new endings that you're now memorizing? A, as, e, amen, ate, asi. Wait a minute, that sounds a lot like the aorists. Yeah, it does. Look at the third person plural, though. Asi instead of on. Right? Yeah. As, e, amen, ate, asi. They got it. They got it. I have done something, right? Pepai del ka. Now, what stem are we using here? Right? It's not the first. It's not the second. Right? It's not the third. That's the aorist, right? First is that present and imperfect. Second is that future. The third is the aorist. It can't be the third. This is the perfect. It's the fourth. And what happens? We get a reduplication of the stem. It's not pi del ka, it's pe pi del ka. See, there's a reduplication. That tells you the event is being perfected. I want you to see the Greek reasoning, Mother Greek's reasoning. Doubling is perfection. It's completion. I am in a state of having done something. I am in a state of completion. I have completed the education. I have educated. I am doubled. Fantastic. Oh, God. We're going to use the kappa in this case. We're going to use the kappa. Fantastic. Okay. The endings, memorize them, people. And what's the next tense? And this will be the last. The pluperfect indicative active to form pluperfect. You're going to add these, right? Add these endings. Look at the endings. A, ace, a, emen, ete, eson. A, ace, a, emen, ete, eson. There is a new movable in that third person singular. And what are we doing? We're going to take that perfect tense stem that we just saw and we're going to augment it. We're going to augment it. Right? Oh, God. It's going to be gorgeous. What do the forms look like? Look, they look like an augmented perfect. Epipaidelke. Right? With your pluperfect endings. And how does that come across in barbarian English? I had educated. Right? I had. Good. It's a reflection of the perfect. It's the secondary perfect. The perfect is the primary. The pluperfect is the secondary. Do you understand that? Oh, God. What does he say? Listen to me again. The present is the primary. The imperfect is the secondary. Wait, what? Oh, God, I'm so confused. The future is the primary. The aorist is the secondary. What did I just give you? I gave you different houses, right? Different associations, people. You're going to get primary and secondary tenses. What are those primaries? Your present, your future, and your perfect. What are the secondaries? Your imperfect, your aorist, and your pluperfect. Isn't that nice? What do those secondaries all have in common? They're all augmented with an epsilon. Do you know what note the epsilon is? If you did, you would know it's the note of the secondary house. I'm telling you, people, try reading a Greek grammarian, right? You're like, oh, God, it's like physics. What the hell is wrong with you people? Love it. It's gorgeous, isn't it? Okay, now, don't get frightened because of the complexity. Right? Just relish her complexity. Give it to me. Textbook. Oh, God. Okay. People, they're going to also introduce you to the infinitives for the perfect, right? Look at the perfect infinitive. To form the perfect infinitive active, add to the perfect active tense stem the ending "ni." Right? So look at the form here of to have educated. Pepaideo can I. Pepaideo can I. Now that thing's getting long, right? These words, they're going to go long. That's the infinitive, and they're going to give us the subjunctive and optative moods, right? We better go to that one. People. You better read the subjunctive and optative stuff. The subjunctive and the optative in contrast to the indicative. Right? We're talking about verbs, and we've been looking at indicatives. I do something, you do something, he does something. That's the indicative, right? What do? Show that the speaker views the action as non-factual. These new forms, the subjunctive and the optative, we're not talking about facts. We're talking truly about potentials. What do you mean? The translation of subjunctives or optatives varies considerably depending upon the type of clause they appear in. And if you can't recognize the type of clause you're in, you're going to mistranslate one. I know that because I turned a past contrafactual. If I had, I would have. I turned it into a past contrafactual when it was supposed to be. a present contrafactual. If I were, I would. Do you see, people? And that bugs me, right? Everything fits very nicely. So let's get everything precise. And if you ever want to be hard on yourself, I'm telling Chewy this all the time, because she's hard on herself with her art, which I think is a fantastic instinct. If you're sitting here and you want to learn these things perfectly and it really pisses you off when one is out of place, you are exactly in the right classroom. Mother Greek is yours. All right, fantastic. Go to the back to the textbook and I want to take people on a little ride first. People, we're learning all these verbs, and you're going to learn the subjunctive and the optative forms here. Look at the endings here. Subjunctives, o, ace, a, omen, eta, osi. And you're going to say, wait a minute, it's just different vowels, right? I want you to take a look at these vowels and realize they are longer vowels. Longer vowels. Think of the present, ois, a, omen, eta, usi. What is the difference between the present indicative and the present subjunctive? Look at the vowel length. What is happening? You change notes, and all of a sudden you go from reality to potentiality. Do you see that, people? That's how the music of the language is working. And anybody out there who's playing a guitar, shout out tonight, by the way, to the folks in Santa Fe. The guitar, the brilliance of the guitar. I think they're on the road to Eleusis. Pidelman. No, people. I'm always impressed by talent. So if you really, a lot of satanic congregation is talented, and sometimes they will send me things that they're performing or, about to perform. And I'm so impressed because, it's good. I mean, you people are smart, and you got a lot of talents. And so thank you for the music. Some of the files I can't open. Right, exactly, right. Fields of Elysium. Isn't that nice? And they have a nice poster. Good for them. Good for them. Go out there and rock. It's metal. Fucking metal. Love it, people. Now, we just talked about metal, and I am showing you the music of the Greek, and people are out performing it, because where is the Greek coming from? It's coming from music. It's the difference between Greek and everything else that's barbarian. Your music is your foundation. So I'm going to be showing you things like this. When you switch in your mind from a state of reality to a state of possibility, you're going to deepen the note. You musicians, get working on that. Right? How do we bring that out? How do we bring that out? And by the way, I get a lot of mail from musicians, and I always love it. And I'm always pissed when I can't open the file or something. But the music that you create is fantastic. And there's something wonderful about that instrument. Absolutely something wonderful. So kudos, Fields of Elysium, for being out there doing your thing. Fantastic. Love it. Give me the people. Subjunctive and optative, they're going to give you the aorist subjunctive. And you're going to say, what about the imperfect in the future? Stop. You're not going to do that. The aorist subjunctive, right? Look at it. Look at its forms. Oh, God. They look like they're the same thing, right? Just built on the aorist stem, the third principal part. Bravo, right? You see how the language is fitting itself together. Look at the stem, paideoso. Right? Oh, God. That's it. That's that aorist stem. You know that aorist has the same blood as the future, don't you? People are like, what? Don't confuse them. Don't confuse them. Here's an optative, people. Your present optative. Look at these endings. Oh, What happens musically when we shift into the optative mode? What are we doing? Oi, oi me, ois, oi, oimen, oita, oyen, oi. You hear the racing? Oi. Where's our pitch going? Where's the note? What's going on? You fucking musicians. People, what I want you to do, because we're barbarians, I want you just to look at the Omicron iota combo. And I want you to say, whenever you see that, I want you to think optative. Now we can take that same present and we can bend it into an aorist. And that aorist is going to change its tune just slightly. It goes from an omicron to an alpha. I me instead of oi me, I me. In your mind, Greekling, when you jump from oi to I, you distinguish something very, very unique. The difference between a subjunctive and an optative. Right? No, here I'm talking about the present and the aorist. I'm sorry. Here we're talking. Oh my God. Now what time? It's getting too late. I'm talking about the difference between the present subjunctive and here the aorist. Oh, God, I did it again. The present optative, people, and the aorist optative. You're changing just that vowel, I. So when you're going from an oi to an I, what are you doing? You're changing from that present aspect, conveying that continuous action to that I of the aorist, of that singular event. You're really forming, watch this, people. The past indicative augment is not used in the aorist optative. Why would it not be? Because you're no longer concerned with time. You're no longer concerned with time when you're in the subjunctive and optative. That difference between that present and that aorist is not a difference in time. They're going to talk about this. Accentuation we don't need. In a section called the sequence of moods, and that's why I started introducing you to primary and secondary. Let's take a look at this together. As seen in section Blahu, the tenses of the indicative are divided into two categories, primary and secondary. The primary tenses are those which refer to present and future time, the present, future, and perfect, right? Now, there's also the future perfect, but that's not being taught here. It's so rare. Okay, so don't worry about it. It's the present, future, and perfect for you. The secondary tenses, right, are those which refer to past time. Time, people. The imperfect, aorist, and pluperfect. Right? They all have the augment. They all have the augment. Now, watch this. Now, people, sit there. I don't care what it takes to stimulate your brain right now. If you need to splash some cold water in your face or something, go ahead. Sequence of moods means that in complex sentences, certain kinds of dependent clauses will have a verb in either the subjunctive or optative mood, depending on whether the main verb of the sentence is either a primary or secondary tense. A primary tense of the indicative governs the subjunctive in the dependent clause. This is called primary sequence. A secondary tense of the indicative governs an optative in the dependent clause. This is called secondary sequence. Now, watch. Now, you didn't have to understand all that because you're going to see it come to life. I just want you to hear it. Look at the bottom paragraph because that's going to explain everything I've been talking about with the subjunctive and optative when you're looking at the aspect of the verb, not the time. Both the present subjunctive and the aorist subjunctive are governed by primary tenses of the indicative. Thank you. As in the infinitive, tense in the subjunctive indicates aspect, not time. The present subjunctive shows progressive or repeated action. You're doing something, right? The aorist shows simple. Good. Fantastic. Now take it out. That's a lot. Take us out. Make me big so people can relax. It's explaining to you the scaffolding of Mother Greek. The grammarian is the physicist of the language. And that grammarian is showing you what are the laws and principles. What's the photon? How do we define it? Everything is physics. Language is a reality, just like music. Unfortunately for we barbarians, the two were combined in ancient Greek, and it's hard for us to hear it. Think of the superior loveliness of Mother Greek. Oh, oh, think of it. No, just Fatal, give it to me. Keep going. People, look, here's a little chart for you to understand it. For those of you who understand things more three-dimensionally, here's a nice chart. Primary and secondary households. Love this, right? Look at your purpose clauses. That's nice. For those of you who want to say you do something in order, right? That you may, or in order that you might, right? Whatever, in whatever case. Those are interesting, and those are purpose clauses. I want you to read those and understand. Now, here's a nice little chart for primary and secondary if you want to see the main verb, dependent verb, how these clauses come together, how the sentences work. You need to read take it down, all of unit 3 and ready yourself for the exam. Ready yourself. How are you going to study for exams? This is the best. And by the way, what is an exam? It's something that the book has provided you as a diagnostic to tell you where you are and what you need to do. And if people come to my course and they don't pass that exam, I tell them what you need to do is you need to go back over units 1, 2, and 3. You need to memorize everything I told you to memorize. And you need to memorize that vocabulary. You need to be able to do some exercises comfortably. Now, as things get more complex, we'll do more and more exercises because you have to, right? But, and by the way, there are answer keys, and there used to be a network of my students that were helping people. And I think they may have gone somewhere, but when I fled myself from Discord and stopped using it, I lost touch and didn't keep up and was lazy and mentally bogged. So to my students who have continued, right? To my students who have continued on and are pissed that I didn't come and do individual courses, because those are always, in your face, and I can get a lot more. I can get you to scream out paradigms of verbs and stuff like that, and it gives me much pleasure. But for those of you who were in my courses one-on-one with you on before, what I want you to be doing is, as I catch up with where you have either finished off or maybe you went through the entire text now and you need to reaffirm your foundation. That's what these Ammon U's can do for you. For somebody who hasn't had any exposure yet, just keep plugging. What I am teaching you is translation. And all of the novelty associated with an incredible vocabulary that we just don't have in our language. So thank you for hanging in there. Yeah, what's that? Oh, for the exam, by the way, there's a review for the exam. So what I'll do is I will do both the review for the exam and the exam next time after doing some sentences from all units 1, 2, and 3, just to give you a nice thing. We'll do the review. We'll do the review together, right? And then you can test yourself. And with this format, you can stop. You don't. I know it's live and it's all at once, but you can stop for the review. You do the review and then you stop, and maybe you do the review again. You review a couple of times on it, and then you hit the exam. Try to test yourself and see where you are. Right? I miss my students, by the way. My students that I have stopped teaching. I'm going to come back, and as soon as my MO is done, my modus operandi, no, my magnum opus, as soon as it's done, I will be right back with you in the trenches. So you better be doing some work in the meantime. And I mean, you know who you are, right? My students out there who are working, especially, Alpha, class Alpha, you people better be done. I've gotten some email. You people better be firming up your foundation so that when I get back after my MO is finished, then we can get back to the classroom. So please look at Lady Babylon right now, and please understand that this portion, this Ammon U, is meant for people to be able to make their way through the intensive course. But the classroom is not finished. The classroom is not finished. People, I want to say thank you for recognizing the beauty. People write to me and they tell me all sorts of, ways that the muse has given them that awareness, that ambrosia. And that's the only thing that matters here. It's literally the only thing that matters. Your connection with her through this language is the only, right? Chewy is nodding, right? Thank you, Chewy. So please, let's honor the muse. And hail Satan.
It's Ursus, the man who laughs. Hashtag who brought the good stuff. Drugs weigh a ton. Dark Harbor, Lady Babylon. Special operator with the laser beam and lightsaber. Exploitation of the walking dead. Zombies with their eyes rolled in the back of their heads. Credit creation usury. Stockholm Syndrome, satanic colorful world, Prince of the Dragon, let the light shine, and the sea shall give up its dead, sun and moon local, magic wand in a circle, Alejandro, taste the basil, smell the purple kush, Bacchus's vine, nemesis, cheers, universe.